Hello. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
I'll bring you guys in today.
Yeah.
My name is Drew, and I like beer. This is Dallas Beer Talk. We got a lot of booze today, but we have Victor Santana over here to the right.
What's going on?
The King of Queens. Is that what we're going with today?
Yeah, we go with that.
Yeah,
we go with that.
King of Queens. We got another special guest on today for a little bit of the show, Kevin.
What's up, fellas? Good to be back on the show. Thanks for having me in.
Yeah,
Possibly the whole show, maybe. If he gets drunk enough, we might keep him.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. He may have some prior obligations that he has to.
Yeah, I'll stay as long as I can, guys.
Hey, no worries.
You
no
know
worries.
I will.
So he is actually the host of another wonderful podcast called Status Bro.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for the plug.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, guys.
It is awesome. Anything bro, he's
We're
all
about it. We're about it.
Yep.
That's why I'm so good on this show. You know, it's perfect to cross pollinate. Beer, bros, it all works together.
That's what I'm saying. I think last time we were on the show, we had you on the show. We were talking about Victor throwing up and having what was it the shark head soup?
Fermented shark soup.
Oh, that's right. The shark soup.
The shark soup.
You're a bold man.
Yeah, it was rough. I did not listen to consensus and says not to drink it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it. I don't know. I was very adamant that I needed to do it.
You did it for the gram.
I wish I recorded it. You know, there's no evidence of it.
Yeah.
There's zero evidence of it besides my story.
It's probably better because you have like the actual story of it
Well,
happening.
I think we
You
kind of
don't
see
have
me
the
throw
video
up.
of you throwing up.
Well, you guys kind of saw me throw up. I don't have a good throw up face.
Is this before everyone would Instagram all their fucking food and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff? So,
I mean,
no photo documentation of this?
I still don't Instagram anything. Like, I don't.
Me either.
I don't take. I eat my food. I don't take pictures of it and post that shit.
I've never said it. I've never used Instagram. I got an account, but I've never used it.
I barely use it. I barely use it. Like the most you see on my Instagram is my dog.
So I went through.
Wait, hold up. We got Jedi man behind the master plan.
Yo.
Yeah, we got Jedi and his girl Kat
Taking
back
care,
there, co-pilot.
taking care of us today. So appreciate that.
She's staying dry today.
She is.
She's
Unfortunately.
got some business to handle later.
Money to make.
That's right.
That's right.
Damn right.
Well, we've got 3 different beers going on today that Victor has so graciously brought for us today. And for those who watch the show, we are missing Kirsty today. She has some stuff going on, so she won't be able to make it today. So we got a pretty chill replacement for her.
We got a great replacement.
What, you guys talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Mike seems good.
Yeah. But we've got 3 different beers on today, so we already poured our first one out. So
Yeah, we're starting to show off pretty hot. We start off with Full Grown Jack, 12% pumpkin spice stout.
Yep.
And everybody got their beers poured. Everybody tried it yet?
Yeah, to me, it tastes like liquid pumpkin pie or pumpkin cake or
I'm definitely getting that pumpkin pie aftertaste.
yeah, it's like very pumpkin spicy.
This remember how I described like what I expect from a stout pumpkin pie?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I expected, and but I was not expecting 12%.
Yeah.
ABV. I was not expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting that either. It's a very strong beer.
Yeah,
That catches you off guard.
it's absolutely delicious though.
Yeah, it's good. So I think for a lot of people who want to try pumpkin beers, and this might be a little bit like too bold for some people, but this one hits it home for me. This is like kind of what I'm looking for in a pumpkin, beer stout. Which you have, I lean towards the stout side, so I like pumpkin stouts, and this one's really really good.
I think pumpkin spice fits better with the stout combination, better than
agree.
like ale. Or
I'm gonna have to agree with that as well.
IPAs. I mean, the nutmeg just fits better alongside with everything you brew stouts with. Like you just feel like it fits. It tastes like pumpkin pie, and it's gonna get you drunk as shit.
So this is like the 3rd show you guys have had some kind of pumpkin beer. Is
And
it-
they're gonna have
Welcome
2
to
more.
October.
Yeah, 2 more.
so this is what y'all do?
Well, it didn't. I mean, necessarily.
Are you doing it on purpose or is it just happenstance?
No, on
that-
purpose.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man, get in the
Yeah.
fall spirit.
Yeah, come on, man.
I don't think I can ever get in the pumpkin.
We were kind of
spice
drunk
spirit.
when we said it the first week of October,
We tried the Martin House one,
Yeah, and we were like, we're gonna bring a pumpkin spice every week of this show in October.
and it's worked out. I mean, I think the pumpkin is one of my favorites that I've had like before.
That was absolutely delicious.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And then this one is actually I'm really impressed. And I think you were kind of on the fence about it originally, right?
Yeah, so I tried it. I was at Whole Foods. Big ups to Whole Foods and their Love of Craft Brewery. But I was over there trying different stouts, and they brought me this one. And I guess I tried sweeter stouts to begin with. And when I tried it, I was like, oh, I mean, this is really boozy. I taste the pumpkin. I like the taste of the pumpkin, but it's like really hit me hard with the booze. And I was like, I don't know if people are going to like it. And then, of course, we had it right now, and it's absolutely delicious. It's strong, but you don't get the overpowered taste of like booze in it.
No, it's strong enough that it caught me off guard at first, though. Like I wasn't expecting that stern of alcohol presence.
Yeah.
But I agree with you when you mentioned the nutmeg earlier. I think that really rounds out the flavor and just kind of gives it a good aftertaste. It finishes very well.
Yeah, finish it. And I just don't know why I thought that to begin with, but it's absolutely delicious. It's smooth. It's strong. This don't get it twisted. You will get drunk.
Yeah.
But it's smooth. It tastes what you expect. It's what you want out of a stout pumpkin spice combination.
Yep.
Man, I'm surprised you're not wearing some UGG boots.
I mean, you do.
He's acting a little basic right now. Is what you're saying?
I'm just saying, you're not looking at my feet right now.
He's warm and comfy down there.
Just let me get a camera for my feet.
He's got Himalayan bunny fur down there on those boots.
Thank you.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Anybody else got crazy crackle on their headphones, by the way? Or is that just
Yeah.
me?
I'm
No,
getting
it's
that a
me
little
too.
bit.
Oh, all right.
You're a little turned up.
Yeah, I was about to just take my cans off. I'm like, this is driving me nuts.
Well, I did a happier over here.
Yeah.
Is that good now?
Yes, sir.
We're good.
Oh, that's so much better. Yes.
Is that where you were messing
Yeah,
downstairs?
that's why I keep messing with
Okay.
everything. I'm
Okay.
like, what is
I
it?
thought you couldn't hear. That's why
No, I was worried that maybe somebody had over
turned it
cranked
up.
it and blown them out. Yeah, I wasn't sure. So no, that's good. Thanks, man.
Perfect.
So, what do you
go-
think? Did you think this is a buy for the
This
winter?
is definitely a buy for me. I'm all about it. I like this is a creepy looking
But
can.
is there any way we could bring up the brewery for this? Because I just want to promote them. Was it Tops?
It's Tups.
Tups.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm actually throwing up Kevin's lower thirds right now.
Oh,
There
thank
we
yeah.
go.
I was caught off guard.
Yeah, we started pretty hot. We did not
we-
set up for this show. We
had
started
a-
hot.
You don't even have to if you don't want, man.
Well,
It was
you
a
know.
limited. We had a limited time to prepare, so
Yeah, we're kind of drinking beforehand. I kind of threw up. You know, it was rough.
not literally, but he went down the wrong hole. The beer. That's really bad. Sorry, Victor.
No. I was drinking my beer in front of the studio, and
And then all of a sudden it was like a beer fountain. It
coming out. Yeah,
He's like, hey guys, watch this.
throw up all
was
this
like
beer.
poltergeist of beer.
Gotta lay out the shark liver, or whatever the fuck it is. You know?
No, shark head, rotten shark head, fermented shark head.
All right,
is
so
my
what's-
mic on?
Yeah.
I don't hear.
Is your headphones too low now? Do
Yeah.
I need to turn them up a little
No,
bit?
my headphones is down.
No, I think it sounds. Yeah, I think it sounds
No,
good.
it's
Sounds
just
great to
my.
me now.
No, it's just my headphones.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So what beer am I pulling up right now?
Full grown Jack by Tops. Tups. Come on, can't get that right.
TUPPS.
Damn it.
Tups Brewery. So just look at the bottle or the can. It's got a pretty creepy little picture of a dude made into a pumpkin.
Yeah, like a.
This is actually from McKinney.
It's from McKinney.
Yep,
They're from McKinney.
McKinney, Texas.
Shout out to McKinney, Texas.
Yeah, the only thing good to come out of McKinney, Texas, Tups Brewery. Thus far.
That's about it. Yeah, literally.
Wait,
Prove me
isn't
wrong.
IKEA in McKinney?
No, that's
that's
in
in-
the colony.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Or Plano,
Plano.
Frisco
It's in-
area. Plano,
It's
yeah.
in Plano.
You talking about the Kia outlet? Is it in the colony?
No, I'm talking about IKEA.
Oh no,
It's
I
in
remember.
Plano. I think they're
The one off
supposed to
the
get
tollway.
one out there in Fort Worth, if I'm not wrong.
What, the Kia
or
outlet?
No, an actual IKEA.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like fuck the regular kids. To go to the outlet in the colony.
Wait, there's an outlet? IKEA
I've
outlet?
never
Yeah.
heard of that.
IKEA
This is-
colony.
furniture is already like $4. What do you need an
Yeah.
outlet for?
It's in the colony.
Huh.
Right next to the new Chase building, the corporation they're building over there with Toyota and stuff.
So Tubbs' website doesn't have the best promotion. So we went ahead and pulled up. Oh, can y'all even see?
No, but it's all good.
Oh, my bad. Here.
No worries. We are running on limited
We're
time.
professionals, folks.
Yeah,
We are professionals, and we're running on the fly. We started off hot with the beers.
We're very easygoing professionals.
That's
Can
right.
you see
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that beautiful mug.
That
Look
is
at
a beautiful picture. I've seen plenty of guys like that.
That's what I looked like in high school before I got plastic surgery. So you guys are welcome.
Yeah. So you see the little review there. Holy crap, strong. It's
Wow,
a
look at
strong
my
beer.
collar. Why am I sitting so weird?
So
what the hell's going on?
Victor and I had a couple of those Ballast Point watermelon IPAs before we started the show.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you came with a fresh palate. Do you get a strong alcohol bite from the beer?
Only from the very first sip.
Yeah, and then it kind of evens out.
And then
after
it kind of evens out, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Especially when you weren't expecting it to be that strong, you know, just because typically I don't drink beer that's that high. I mean, that's like a bottle of fucking wine.
Yeah.
It's high ABV.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the very first sip, a little bit, but after that, no. Now it's nice and
Nice and mellow.
Yeah.
Well, this is the strongest ABV we have on the show. This is the boozy episode. All our beers is 9% or more.
Yeah.
So
this is episode Booze Cruise. We're calling this.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what we decided earlier.
the highest alcohol concentration we have on the show outside of liquor we tried.
Yeah. So, Kevo, what's new with you, man? What do you have going on lately, man?
Oh, well, I mean, as Jansen knows, things are heating up around here, so we've just been super busy with work. I kind of let my show fall by the wayside a little bit, but that's only a temporary hiatus. I won't let that be long-lasting. So, yeah, just trying to keep up. And this is a great place to be. Love being able to sit in, do shit like this. So,
We love having you.
what's new with you guys?
New iPhone, Giants suck.
What
Yankees
iPhone
are
you
winning.
You get an iPhone 8?
Yeah, A+.
Nice. You got, like that wireless charging?
I haven't got it yet.
Oh.
I haven't bought it yet. It didn't come with it. I have to buy it separately.
Really?
The iPhone X comes with the wireless charger. It's with it.
Damn, that's like the main reason I was buying an 8, because I thought it came with wireless charging.
No,
like my
well, I mean
watch.
you might buy there might be a combination that you could buy with the watch and stuff like that. I just bought the phone straight up from AT&T. I didn't buy
Gotcha.
it from like Apple or something like that. There might be.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's what I'll do too. I mean, I'll just go to AT&T and say, give me.
Yeah, but it might be combinations. I don't know. I just bought it. Like I had to upgrade. I went from the 6 to the 8 Plus, which is a massive jump for me.
Yeah.
But like actually look at the specs. I don't know what type of phone you have now.
6S.
6S.
So I'm due for an upgrade.
Yeah, you same as me. Same as me. Like you're gonna see a massive change. But outside of that, feel how heavy the phone is.
Well, that's with a pretty.
Well, you got a Mophie on there.
Yeah,
no, but
right.
even without the Mophie, that phone's like I'll take
yeah.
the Mophie off. This Mophie's light as shit.
Yeah. So he's got the 8S.
You're right.
or
That
the-
didn't actually make that much of a difference.
Yeah. He's got the 8.
That's a pretty
the
damn heavy
8
phone.
Plus. I've got the 6S Plus, and it's pretty. It's pretty
Beefy.
shocking the comparison
Yep.
weight wise. So
Yeah, the weight's crazy, but I was looking at the specs last night, and if I was a iPhone 7 user, iPhone 6S Plus user, there's not much difference. There's a minuscule processing upgrade from those things, and of course the camera's much better. But I mean, if you're a 6S Plus user, I wait for another generation.
Because it's almost a seamless transition, which is
Yeah.
not what you want. You want there to be a learning curve and new stuff to learn. Features.
There's a lot of features here that I absolutely hate, and I'm learning. And I mean, it's worth it for me to buy it and worth it for you to buy it, and anybody else in our position. But like, if you're a 7 user, 7 Plus user, like, there's no reason to buy it. Like, if you watch the launching of apps and downloading of websites and stuff like that, this minuscule upgrade.
So if you switch to a 7, though, you can't buy a wireless charger and use it, or can you?
No,
Okay, you got to have that 8.
the 8 and the X has the
Yeah.
wireless charger.
yeah, I
Gotcha.
think they just barely introduced it. So
Unless you have you could get a Mophie case and a wireless charger as well.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Yeah. I mean, I like the phone a lot, can't complain. I like it. The camera's nice.
But you are like me. I mean, no part of my head is contemplating shelling out $1,000 for a iPhone
Man,
X. I'm just not doing it.
No.
ridiculous.
It-
Getting ridiculous.
And I love Apple shit. It's just not
Yeah.
worth it to me.
Same
Yeah.
here. I love a lot of Apple products, and I wish I still had my Apple laptop, but it's just that the iPhone X is just like this. They're shooting themselves in the foot with that one.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
if
so
it's
bad.
worth the price.
I think most people are going to get new phones. They're getting
But
it with a
but they-
7S or an 8.
Yeah, but they're doing this. Why do it at the same time as the iPhone 8? Like,
Also a good point. Yeah.
why release the iPhone 8? Leave the iPhone 8 to the wayside and
Yep.
then release the X.
Yep.
That was the thing. No, they're just trying to double down and get more of your money, and then just like there's no benefit of getting an X.
No.
So I just I don't see it. I don't see the reason for it. It's just a waste.
Yep.
Like the Giants season.
I've been disappointed with Apple ever since they took the USB ports off the MacBook Pro.
Wow, that was ridiculous.
Dude.
But I'm mad about I don't have a phone jack.
Oh, that's right. Man, that would drive me fucking nuts.
I
I
am-
gotta have a headphone jack.
Well, all my my car's not a problem. It's Bluetooth in my car.
Yeah.
And my headphones I use at work or working out with Bluetooth, so that's not a problem doing those areas. But like in my house when I play music, everything's jacked.
Yep.
Auxiliary port. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what. So I drive a 09 Honda Accord, and I'm like right on the cusp of not having the Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. Well, yeah.
Yeah. So if I was to have one of excuse me, if I was to have one of the new phones and I didn't have like the adapter or something for it.
But if you have the adapter, you can't. If you have the adapter and you're playing music on your phone, you can't charge your phone.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, it fucking sucks having people in their car like they don't have Bluetooth.
Yep.
So I was disappointed, and it feels weird not having my. I have tons of different headphones. Like I don't know, I like certain sounds with certain headphones and certain music. Like it. I don't know what how that means. What that means to people. It means to other people.
No, this is like higher quality.
It just acoustically, certain music sounds better in certain headphones and certain brands.
Well,
And
I'm very old-fashioned, Jensen. You're probably the same way. I mean, just growing up with a lot of audio technical experience, I just don't trust wireless shit a lot. I just, I don't know that the wireless
sacrificing
sound is
quality.
going to be the same. Like,
No.
it's so rock solid to have something plugged in,
Yeah.
wired, like, you know exactly how it's going to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause think about it. If you're gonna compress and go over the air, it's gonna have to be at a lower quality, and thus therefore
At this-
Right, I'm not
sounding
smart
good.
enough to know what's happening during that transfer. Like,
Yeah.
it could be
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm dumb as fuck. That's what I'm saying. I have tons of headphones depending on what type of music I listen to. So I'm just.
I really like your classical jazz. You like to.
I actually do like not 30s jazz, but I do like the Chicago blues jazz.
Yeah.
From the
funny.
50s.
My first
Hey.
on-air gig was for a jazz station. So.
Yeah.
What about the spoken word jazz?
Oh, dude.
I'm not a big fan of that. I'm
No?
not a big fan
You're-
of spoken word.
We were talking about some Def Poetry Jam the other day.
Yeah, I was really big into poetry when I was a kid, but I was never big into deaf poetry, like the way the cadence, some of the cadence they have, like
Yeah.
the typical poetry cadence when people think of spoken word. Like I hate that cadence to like.
I know exactly what you mean.
You go this way.
It's a whole cadence
That's
of
fucking
speech. Yeah,
stupid,
it's just
man.
weird.
You don't
It's like
speak
anybody
natural.
Could, anybody could do it, and I did a little example for him, and it's pretty.
I got in my mood of watching poetry at work, so I was watching all of Def Poetry 6 seasons. And he just out of nowhere started doing a poetry slam, and then he was like, "It was like this is perfect, like exactly what people do up there."
off the top of my head.
It's not-
Anybody can do it.
They're not profound. It's just a stupid cadence that they have.
Put that spoken powerful and emphasize.
I
certain
talk
spots.
like
They're not
this,
profound.
and then I go like that. Like it's so fucking stupid. But I still like poetry. It's not that I don't like it.
Yeah.
By any means, poetry is awesome. You know, there's some funny people out there. I feel like if you do poetry the right way in your own cadence, and the way you naturally speak, and it
Yeah.
comes out right, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I have an appropriate respect for it. I just don't, watch or listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I got through a weird phase in my life. Like listen to like bluesy jazz. Like,
Yeah.
I have like a bunch of old jazz musicians from like the 30s on my phone. Like it's ridiculous. I don't know why. I go through weird
Like
phases.
who? Throw me one.
Shit, I gotta look at the names. I'm bad with names.
You got some like John Coltrane on there?
You should look up
Chicoria.
vaporwave.
Vaporwave.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
so it's not a who's that, it's a what's that. It's a
What is
genre
that?
of music, and a lot of times they'll use like old jazz samples and spoken word jazz, and mixed in with kind of like some 80s synth wave.
Really?
It's pretty
that
great.
sounds right up my alley.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Funkadelic?
My
Of
phone's-
course.
Some
Who
Maggot
hasn't
Brain?
heard of it?
Yeah.
I was just I pulled it up.
What's the name you
earlier.
said?
Funkadelic.
Yeah, but what's the name? What song you said?
The song's called Maggot Brain.
Never heard that one before.
It's got like a glorious.
Can we play it without getting in trouble?
guitar. No, I don't know if you want to air it. No, probably not.
No,
We get pulled down.
Yeah, you're on your
That one's-
YouTube.
That one's pretty.
yeah,
pretty well.
YouTube's
known.
pretty strict.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Is
they'll
YouTube
flag
that
it.
strict where they flag us just for a sample of
Oh,
a song?
they'll
too?
flag it
Automatically,
immediately.
man. Yep.
They've got the bots out there.
The only way to
Sniffing
do
through
it is if you like constantly talked over it the entire time.
Yep.
And then it
Oh,
ruins the whole.
yeah,
And then it
plan.
would, it'd be pointless.
It's not like you post it and you wait, like hoping they won't notice. It won't even make it to there
Yeah.
without
Probably
them
the-
flagging it. I
It's probably
mean,
the oldest song I have on there.
Uh,
Robert Johnson is probably the oldest blues song I have on there on my phone.
oh, this is good shit, man. This is really good. This is like blues jazz. This is more bluesy almost, just because of all the guitar work, the style of guitar work.
The only,
But,
yeah.
yeah, that's good stuff.
So I don't know. I go through weird phases in my life. I don't know. Every kid goes through that, right? You know, you go through weird shit.
I think
Every
I-
person goes. through
Yeah,
it.
I mean constantly. Like right now, I'm on the vaporwave tip. I like a lot of oh god, what is it? Psytrance. psychedelic trance.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like I think it's side trance. I was like, I never.
I heard psytrance. So I was like, what is psytrance? Explain this to me. I might
it's
be
some
into
great
it.
stuff, man.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
You need to look up Schpungle.
Spungel.
They're
Spungel.
the kings of psytrance.
I've known about Spungel for a minute.
my God.
Yeah, they're pretty trippy.
yeah.
Yeah. I would like to go to one of their shows because I know they put on a really good
Dude,
show.
like we were about to take a road trip to Colorado, but then we found out it was only the main DJ, Simon Posford, who was going to be there.
Oh, come on.
But a lot of times, like they'll have a full blown like orchestra and band, and I mean, yeah.
So why would they use the band name and only have the DJ out there? That's kind of rip off.
It's a little misleading.
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of is
ticket sales?
because exactly. They do
Yeah.
it under the name Spangel, which is that main DJ. He's the main curator.
Say, wait, they've been
I
selling
guess.
Leonard Skinner tickets for 40 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd be like selling Leonard Skinner tickets and then just having Leonard Skinner there, but none of the original band.
Right, which pretty much is how it is these
Yeah.
days. Right? Yeah,
But that's ridiculous. Like you can't have like even though he's one of the main parts of the. It sounds like he's the main part of one of the main parts of
Yeah.
the group.
well,
You
he
can't-
is, but I mean, yeah, it's
You
like
can't
you're
have
selling it
him-
short because you're saying just the DJ.
Yeah, because the other guy, he
drummer.
does the flute. Raj, he's on the flute. He's on all kinds of wind orchestra. I mean, they'll have a full blown band. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
think Arcade Fire, but psychedelic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
can see that. I can see that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm still mad about the band thing because it's like having saying the Wu-Tang's gonna perform in a House of Blues, but it's just Method Man.
yeah.
Where's the Wu-Tang Clan at?
Where's the RZA?
The Jizza.
Who's your favorite? Of
Method Man.
Wu-Tang?
Method Man's
Really?
my favorite, and then the RZA's my favorite.
See,
I'm
I'm
gonna
a-
go RZA.
I'm gonna go kind of obscure and go with
Expected Deck?
Ghostface Killer.
Well, I love Ghostface a lot. I have
He's
all his
so
albums.
original, man.
Dude, I saw Project Revolution tour. It was 2006 or something around there, 5 somewhere around there. Yeah, it came through and Ghostface Killer was there. Dude, he was horrible. He
Really?
came solo dolo and he was horrible.
He
man.
probably was drunk. Yo, you can't judge a man when he's drunk. I mean, 'cause I went to a concert. I saw the Jizza's drunk as shit, and he couldn't remember his lines.
I think when it
So-
comes to live music, rap's the biggest jerk off ever when it comes to seeing a good
Yeah.
show. I mean,
you
that's
know,
personal.
but you know what?
Depends,
But this
depends.
I've been saying this for a while now. I feel, because I've only been to a handful of concerts my entire life, right? And every time I go, I do not enjoy it whatsoever.
Well, you say your
You're the
favorite
only person I've ever
of
heard say that.
Wu-Tang is my favorite that I've seen live hip hop. I actually saw Method Man and Redman open up for Limp Bizkit.
Hey.
And Method Man stole the show.
he's
Hands
really good.
down was the best performance there. I mean, he was throwing joints in the crowd.
Shout out to How High.
He's tall as fuck too, though. By the
Yeah.
way,
Don't feel
he
bad. I
was
saw
great.
Biscuit too in the 03 Summer Sanitarium tour, so I'm right there with you.
Well, that was when that was actually a great tour.
Oh, it was, dude. Fucking Metallica headline. That was
Metallica,
awesome.
Korn,
Yep.
Limp Bizkit.
Mudvayne was in there. Linkin
Wasn't
Park,
even Eminem in that one?
maybe. Not for the Dallas show. I don't think.
maybe for
Linkin
like the
Park
East
was
Coast
definitely
show,
there.
maybe for the East Coast, like Detroit,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
something
yeah,
like that. Maybe.
probably.
I mean, for me, this is my thing about live music, especially when it comes to rap and R&B and things like that. Those are the music I gravitate to, right? When you listen to them live, you lose some of the I guess the engineered touch to it
production.
Yeah,
that they
the studio
they-
touch.
It's
the
true,
studio
yeah.
touch
It's
that
true.
you listen to that you hear all the time. So when you hear them live, like, oh, they're not
It's
as
just like they're
good.
yelling.
Yeah, they're not as good. Ah, fuck.
And I think
Yeah.
it depends on the music type, but I think what you get, and I totally agree with what you're saying. And I know because like some of the shows I've been to, I'm like I could have just listened to my album at the house and it would have been cool, right?
Yeah.
But I think what you miss in the actual maybe the audio engineering side, you kind of like make up for in the energy of the crowd and the actual like. And sometimes
I'm not saying I didn't have fun.
Yeah,
you know,
but I'm
because you
just
have
saying-
fun.
But I'm just saying, you get bands that put on really good shows, and they make it a little bit different from the actual album track. So they kind of, you know,
or you
so-
make like meshes. Like my favorite, like I've the 5 rock shows, not rock shows, but just live shows I went to, was Method Man, Common, Redman, and Most Def. And Talib
That
Kweli
hip-hop.
came to House of Blues. They did a lot of different meshes of songs together, and they all played together.
But it was
you
at the
weren't
House
down?
of Blues,
Yeah.
though. It also depends on the venue.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Venue's important.
That's true. That's
Like
true.
any-
Because Jerry
anything-
World fucking sucks.
Dude, it's
where AAC, you
horrible.
could be in the parking lot practically and hear it crystal
Right.
clear.
yeah,
Have y'all ever heard anything from the venue in Austin, Stubbs?
Dude, Stubbs barbecue. That is the fucking best.
Stubbs is the best.
That's my
live
favorite show
venue.
I've ever been to. Has been Stubbs.
Yeah.
It's been a Stubbs. Oh,
I have
love
never
some
been.
Stubbs. It's like
I've
an
never
open
been.
air, kind of like it's got like it's an outdoor venue.
I don't even know what it looks like. I just
It's-
have only heard the recordings, and they are amazing.
They're good.
Anything at Stubbs is
Sounds good.
really good.
Badass. It's an open air. It's an open air area.
That's
And
surprising.
it's got like a little it's kind of like dome, kind of like concrete part that comes out. And it sounds badass. Yeah, it's
Wow.
really good. That's my favorite show I've ever been to. Has been there. It
Yeah.
was brand new. Me Without You and Thrice. That's the one I've ever been to.
What's your
So-
craziest concert story? You got a good one?
Nothing we can air online. You know.
I mean, I went to 5 shows, and out of the 5, I've been to 2 fights.
Actually,
Was
my
that
craziest one was the one I was just saying at the Limp Bizkit.
Who
So
you fighting?
Well, I wasn't really fighting, but it was. So this was when Limp Bizkit was at their peak.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they have a verse that says, "Now you motherfuckers have a reason to jump," and people just started jumping, and I was on the front row
Yeah.
and just got slammed into that
Rail?
rail,
Everybody pushes
and
forward.
it
Yeah.
cracked my sternum.
Ooh.
No!
Yeah.
Did you lose consciousness?
No, I didn't lose consciousness, but it was like I just felt like this shock of pain, but I was like, oh.
Do it for the music.
Like I still ended up like throwing the hand up, but like the next day I couldn't breathe, man. I had a completely cracked sternum.
Man, you go through the weirdest shit ever.
I know. On Halloween night, I went to the door Dallas for some metal show, and I ended up choke slamming some kid that was in a Batman costume.
Choke slamming. A little kid or a big kid? Little
No,
kid,
it
big
was,
kid.
it was an adult.
Please tell me you were dressed as the Joker.
No, I was dressed as Superman.
Or
So it
Bane,
was literally
yeah.
Superman versus Batman.
Oh, no.
And
The
Superman
better
won.
version.
And it was better than the movie.
It was much better.
Anything would be better than the movie, but
No.
yeah,
Oh come on, it wasn't that bad.
yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but his
I
scene was
didn't-
way better.
I didn't appreciate it, but okay. Well, I think this is a good time to move on to a new beer. So what do you want to move to, Victor?
I don't know, man. I kind of want to save this for last. Darkness Falls.
I say you're right. I think you're right.
These are good Halloween beers. First of all, not only is that one pumpkin, but it has like a creepy ass guy on the front of it, and then this one called Darkness Falls, like it all kind of fits in. I'm loving this October vibe. I take October very seriously.
So do I.
Yeah.
We love October in this studio right here.
Aren't
I
we
watch
doing
a horror film every day in October.
We
the
doing a
next
special-
show? We got some special.
Is it next show or the following
We
one?
do.
I don't know. I'm looking at Kat. Is it?
Kat.
I don't
You're the
know.
calendar girl. What do we got?
What's the
going on?
calendar that Cat?
I don't know because she's been planning some really cool.
Yeah, we were just talking about it.
She has some.
Oh,
cool,
so it would be the 26th. So not this next one, but
Yeah,
the one
26th,
after
yeah.
that.
2
with-
weeks. We're gonna have some
Halloween
gear coming on.
Yeah, she's been looking up some cool Halloween drinks. Some of them, I was like, no, that's just like a normal drink that they just changed the name to.
Yeah.
Like it's a lime green. She looked up one that was a lime. It was called the embalming fluid.
Yeah, we looked
She's
at it. I was like, that's so stupid.
And it was lime green, but embalming fluid's clear.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
So
formalin.
it's like,
it looks
no.
like water.
How the fuck do you know that?
He has to take care of business. Don't worry about him.
No,
This isn't his first rodeo
Embalming
embalming.
fluid used to be a thing. It's called wet sticks. Where
Jen-
you would dip cigarettes in embalming fluid.
Jensen has so many
Smoke
crazy stories. I was gonna be like, back in '98, I was doing an autopsy, and so I had to. I mean, I just never know. Where,
I do autopsies.
it. No, I've smoked embalming fluid.
No, he has that glass. I only drink out the
Unfortunately.
bottle.
oh, I've heard of that. Actually,
Yeah, it's called a wet stick. So they take cigarettes and they dip it in embalming fluid, and then you smoke it, and it's like it's
Pure
horrible.
cancer. That's
It's
double cancer.
It's really horrible, y'all.
You
Don't
get
ever
fucked
do
up?
it. Oh, big time.
Oh,
You
it
have
smells
like
like
a
an IPA.
complete
Yeah.
out of body experience. It's horrible. This was back when I was like 15, so don't judge me.
Nobody's judging you
This
here.
is
I'm not
This is
judging
a
you.
judge-free zone.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we do
Well,
not
I'm judging
judge.
myself over
No,
here.
we don't judge each other.
I know a guy who smoked a cup once.
You smoked a cup?
Yeah.
Explain that.
All right, so
Smoked a
they were
cup.
all doing it, and they're like, "Come on, dude, we're gonna do this." And I'm like, "Fuck that!"
Yo, you
so
ever
they
smoked a
cut
cup?
like a gallon of milk, like cut in half. So they had like the handle and the mouth thing, and they lit a fucking styrofoam cup on fire, like held us over it, and fucking smoked the cup. I'm like, I'll do almost
gonna
anything. I'm, like,
die.
I'm not smoking a fucking cup, man.
They're gonna
That's
die.
where I draw
Are
the
they
line.
alive?
A styrofoam cup, yeah, it's fine, but
It's all cool
He's
and
not
all.
fine. He has a
Cup.
tumor in his lung that
Yeah,
hasn't
he's
been
got-
discovered yet.
motherfucker's dying of something.
mesothelioma or some shit.
dying of something.
It's
What
all
the
cool and all until people
Still
start smoking
breathing right
cups.
now.
That's too far.
That's like when it was a phase. Y'all might have heard of this of people smoking banana pills. Y'all remember
No,
that?
no.
Never heard that.
Kevin, you've heard of it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Can someone explain this?
So
Kevin
this,
smoked a cup, so it's whatever.
I didn't smoke it.
I know. I'm
So
just
this was
joking.
back in like early 2000, maybe 99, where it became a rumor that if you smoked a banana pill,
Dry it out. For,
you could get super stoned.
yeah.
really.
And it's
good old internet where you can't really Google shit. This is before Google, really.
way before.
I also
Google.
tried that with lemon extract.
Did it work?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like something percent alcohol, not the kind you're supposed to fucking drink.
Yeah.
It's like SD alcohol or something, but we mixed it in like a big thing of Gatorade or Mountain Dew or whatever the fuck it was. And I got a little buzz.
Huh.
Yeah.
You got a lot of buzz.
It tasted horrible,
You're
but
killing yourself.
yeah.
Literally.
I know.
I probably have an enlarged liver because of it, but you know.
I mean, I think it's from the alcohol we drink.
I know there's the whole phase of like the robo tripping.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah. The
What is
Robitussin.
what is these
Oh,
things
that
I've never heard?
that shit's nuts, man.
What is
So
that?
It's like
I
acid.
I honestly can say I've never
It's like
I've
acid?
never tried it.
Better than acid or
but
just
it's
as
like
good?
Very similar.
essentially what you're doing is you're taking
I
a lot
like
of
it.
Robitussin, and
what?
we do not support this here on Dallas Beer
Now
Talk.
listen,
but,
if you drinking a bunch of Robitussin, you are a loser.
I did it.
I'm telling
Loser.
right
You can pour it
now.
down in probably 2 or 3 maybe gulps, like a 4-ounce.
I could drink
bottle,
a whole
I think it
bottle of
was.
Robitussin.
Robitussin DM.
That's
Yep.
gross.
And it works, man.
I like the way
is
it tastes.
crazy shit.
because there's
I tripped fucking balls.
I got Robitussin at the house right now.
yeah. So there was a term.
I don't recommend it, but yeah.
There's a term. We had a friend at a house party back in the day, and he drank. I think he was close to like a full bottle of Robitussin, and he was robo tripping. And I swear,
Robo tripping, that's what you
That's
guys
what it's
called it?
called. Yeah.
that's what's
called.
No,
called.
are you serious?
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's-
real popular in the military.
That's what it's called.
Robo tripping?
Yep.
Why have
Because
I never heard of
legal.
this shit?
You don't want to try it.
Do I want to try? You said?
No, you don't. I don't think you do. I hope you don't. But his I swear,
Ball supported
his
acid.
pupils were dilated like blah. Like it was, and he was in another world.
But, is it?
You got to drink it immediately though. You
Is it
can't
like-
sip it. You got.
No, I could drink it
Chug
all.
it
in one,
down.
I could drink it all. I could drink a whole bottle. In one
I did it
shot.
with 2 people and they both yacked immediately, so they didn't get fucked up. But yeah, I tripped balls.
I like the way Robitussin tastes.
It's not. I like it too. Actually.
I could drink the whole bottle. That's not
Dude,
a problem.
y'all are weird.
I
I
would
can't
say I
even
like it.
smell Robitussin without vomiting.
I mean, I can't. I don't like the taste of it, but I mean, I'll take it for like medicinal purposes. I'm like, okay, cool.
Medicinal
let's-
purposes.
You tolerate
I don't like
it.
the way you say that. I don't like the way you say that. No, I got weird things I like. I like drawing blood. Like I like giving blood. I like the way it feels. It makes me feel good. Like the
He
way-
used to date Angelina Jolie.
I did.
Kind of disclosure.
He's
Full
a-
disclosure.
we used to give each other blood and stuff like that. It was awesome.
Yeah, you're weird, dude.
Wear it around your neck.
That's neither here nor there.
Yeah, listen, I was on the A show. We couldn't come out, so she was dating her brother. With that blood.
Whoa. Anyways,
Good times, man.
and
Good
we did
times.
have a beer that we were talking about at some point.
We
Yeah,
wa-
yeah.
Can we pull up Clown Shoes Double IPA?
This is still
Space
a
Cake.
beer show, right?
This I question that every week.
What are we here
As
for?
close as we can get it.
So we are actually trying sipping here, and
It's a double IPA Space Cake from Clown Shoes, which is I love their art on their stuff. Appreciate that art there for Kevin on their stuff.
You know,
They
I
have-
actually really love the art. What it instantly reminded me of when I first looked at it is like the font shape, Spaceballs.
Oh my
it almost
god!
looks like a
I think that's
Spaceballs
what they're
bottle.
going with for that.
I think it is, yeah, because yeah,
Yeah.
I thought of Ender's Game a little bit there.
I could see that too.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
like
it-
both of them. So.
I thought Green Lantern. I'm dumbass because it's green.
Well, the superhero himself is Green Lantern-ish. Really, the font and the space background is what gave me the Spaceballs vibe.
Let's try it then. Let's give this bad boy a try.
But and also he's got a helmet on. Green Lantern has no
He doesn't
need
need a
for
helmet.
that.
He's-
But Green Lantern has that
Of course
shield.
not.
He has a shield around him in space though, so it's kind of
Yeah,
look like a
it's
shield
true.
versus a
Yeah.
helmet though.
he's a G. He didn't need it. He didn't need
Is that a helmet or a shield?
So let's give us a little taste.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll have to pop on in a second.
So
Well, give us your opinion on this.
So
beer
we're
before
gonna
you
get
get out.
all right, yeah.
one last opinion from Kev over here, and
You're missing out on the stout. The next stout.
It's weird. You don't taste the coconut that much, but I smell it as it's
No.
No?
This is
This
space
is
cake.
coconutty
a little bit, yeah. It makes you.
I can see
and
that.
a little sour.
It's very sour.
So it's an IPA. It's gonna be a double IPA, so it's gonna be a little stronger. So I think it's like 9% in that area.
It's 9.1 or something. Was that?
I don't know why I'm getting a citrusy tropical type vibe from the smell.
I think from the smell, I see what you're saying, and it's a little bit of a coconut, kind of like tropical
9%.
smell.
Well, this is the thing.
Maybe more sour. I mean, it's definitely sour in there.
I should know this more because I work in the medical field, and especially we work in a lab. We do a lot of chemistry. We should know this.
I'm gonna pop out, guys. I'll be back.
All right, Kevo.
Yes,
Big
sir.
shout out to Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, guys.
Kevin E in the house.
Kevin E.
Depending what you drink, depending what you eat, it changes your taste buds along the way. So we just had a pumpkin stout, and then we try an IPA, which is vastly different senses, especially taste wise. So because we had the pumpkin stout, does that affect without drinking? Because we're not drinking water in the show, mind you. We should drink water between beers.
Yeah, if you're doing a true tasting,
Yeah,
you
we
gotta
should.
What is this water that you speak of?
Yeah, we
This is
we
the
don't
life's
support it. We don't support it on the show. But if you want to give,
I support water.
What is this H2O?
no, I don't. We
What
don't
is this
support it.
hydrogen with 2 oxygens?
It doesn't work in real life. No.
Excuse me. 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen.
Anyway, that's what I was saying. It doesn't work. That one didn't work. The one you said at first. Anyway, what am I saying here? So we just tried a really strong stout that has a very robust. Thank you. Words. That has a really good taste to it, and that affects what we feel about this IPA.
Yeah.
So we may say something, and you may not get that because we just tried something else before it. So take our interpretation of the beer with a grain of salt.
Yeah, I think what I'm getting from that is we get like some of those beers like the stouts and stuff that have a really strong flavor profile, and you kind of go from that and you switch it over to something different afterwards. And depending on like what's lingering from the previous drink, it'll affect the way that interacts with the next drink you have, right? So so I think like if you go to like a fancy tasting of like whiskey or wine or beer, anything, right?
Anything that has professional tasting,
they have that intermediary where they have the water that kind of you cleanse the palate, is what they call it.
So you don't think there's a part of that that's a little psychosomatic though?
I think it's just and I'm with you on the general sense of that could be psychosomatic, but I think in general that it's legit because let's go back to what we talked about before we like aired the show. Orange juice, toothpaste.
Yeah, okay, I see.
You have your toothpaste first, and you try orange juice after. There's no psychosomatic. It doesn't matter what state of mind you're in. It's there, right?
You can love OJ,
but I'm usually with you on that side. I lean towards that side, so I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But
listen, you had a colorful analogy, so I feel you.
So okay, but a stout, something kind of more syrupy, real heavy,
especially the
sweeter, depending on what you're drinking, it's there. But you have to kind of cleanse the palate to have like a fresh start and to taste something new.
I'm gonna get some ginger up here so we can start chewing on ginger.
We need some of that kombucha. Like I have a friend.
We've been bragging about you guys for a while now.
God. We have a friend that we work with. Is really big in. She quit drinking and she only does kombucha.
What was that I had the other day? Oh my God. Watermelon basil the other day,
that
y'all.
Pretty good.
I want some of the blueberry. Really good. I want the blueberry you were talking about.
Like
I don't like blueberry though. I like that watermelon basil though.
I'm not a watermelon fan, to be honest. Even though the
no,
watermelon
you got to try this though. You got to try this because it's like I can't even tell you. So I drank it all at once. It was a giant bottle that I just kind of downed.
It took
and
you
you
forever
don't
to make
do that
chug
to
it.
kombucha because it's kind of hardcore. It'd be like chugging down a Coke, like the carbonation, but it was like just so good. Oh my God.
So I think you guys should make your
sharing.
own.
Thank you.
You should make your own.
She's got some. She's got some being made. I promise. I'll bring some.
Have you guys heard of like the kombucha? Okay, so for the viewers who don't know, kombucha typically has like a 0.05% alcohol content, right? In general,
yeah, it's super.
It's
low.
like very like a minimal.
It's like
there's
O'Doul's. It's like O'Doul's.
There's a slight alcohol content there
because of the fermentation.
Because the life culture and it ferments. So there's a lot of people who they have like a secondary kit where you can take your kombucha and turn it into a kombucha cocktail.
Ooh.
And so we have a friend at work who's very into it. Shout out to Danya.
Shout out to Danya.
Danya, she's awesome. And so she was telling us they have like a converter kit where you can go from your normal kombucha into a kombucha cocktail.
Wow.
And so essentially what you're doing is things like a longer fermenting period, and it makes it more
Boozy.
alcohol. Yeah, you up the yeast and the sugars and
We'll totally do that because let me tell you, we have so many. So the
Don't lie to me,
kombucha
Jedi.
mushrooms are called scobies.
Scobies.
We have so many scobies that we turn them into dog treats.
Scobie snacks.
Exactly. That's what they're called.
It's a brand.
Scobie snacks.
Copyrighted.
No, it's already out there, dude.
Nah, no.
It's like it even looks like dog treats. Like you cut them in little slices
Mm-hmm.
and you slow cook them in the oven, and they're like they look
I know.
like little leather
Interesting.
dog treats.
Yeah.
I know nothing about kombucha, but it tastes delicious.
Yes.
All I gotta say about from our thank you to our coworkers who share with us.
Yes, we had some good ones. We had some.
I had the apple one
So,
today.
are you guys a fan of Holy Kombucha? Yeah. Okay. I saw you both nod the heads.
the eyes
Oh,
open
yeah.
real big.
We
Yeah,
had,
they're great.
We had the was it Central Market?
They had the apple one
It was
today.
an apple with mint version that they had.
Yeah, and
Very
then I forgot
tasty.
the other one.
We had one that was a.
The gin.
Oh,
what is it,
I'm
ginger?
gonna mess it
Yeah,
up.
she likes the ginger. I'm not a big fan of the ginger kombucha.
I like ginger. But before we go any further, just like a few minutes in, we haven't even talked about this beer. Is this beer good or not? Like this beer is
Yeah,
good.
I like this one. So this one is a fairly priced. Okay, so little full disclosure, I've had this beer before, and from what I remember, I feel like this one was a fairly decently priced IPA.
$9.
Yeah, and for the bomber, and so for a lot of people who go out and try bombers, they can get pretty pricey, and you have like this kind of thought. You're like, okay, do I want to spend this much on a bomber and I get a 6-pack for this much? It's for an IPA, it's good, and I appreciated it, and I think it was pretty worth it. So strong, and it'll.
I think that's where you get me at with the strength. It's a typical IPA. If you like IPAs, you're gonna love this beer.
yeah.
Especially if it's 9%. Fuck, $9, 9%. Like you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, and I don't know how it goes for you, but when I go to like a bar,
See,
or
I'm actually
whatever-
different. I don't care about how much alcohol it is. I just care about the taste. The taste
Yeah.
is more important than how much alcohol I have in it.
You're a purist. I'm like that. Oh, how do I put it? I'm a frugal purist because I love
Well,
the
you're still a
taste.
purist, but you look at what you look at, like but I'm feeding myself where you're feeding your family.
True.
So it's a
True.
different kind of experience. Like I don't care what I spend on the beer. I just want something that tastes good. Where you have to spend for 5 people.
5 beers. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 beers for the kids too. I'm buying beers for everybody at the table.
Kids, what kind of beer you all want? Nah.
No, but so it's a different kind of experience. It's not that you're frugal. It's just that you have more to spend as a group. Well, when I go out drinking, especially to places like the Londoner or Ginger Man, I don't care of the price of a beer. Just tell me what tastes good.
True.
You know, I don't have a lot to cover. So this is a difference of perspective. So your perspective is very important.
Yeah, I think overall though for this beer, I think it's a very tasty double IPA. You get a lot of good flavor
taste good,
for an IPA for those that are hopheads and they enjoy IPA style in general. Very tasty, and I appreciate it. I think Clown Shoes is a very good brewer. We haven't had anything we've really.
I haven't been disappointed with Clown Shoes.
Yeah,
my biggest.
yet. Don't let us down, Clown Shoes.
Yeah, especially Dallas Beertalk. Don't let us down, bro.
Please don't.
No, I mean, I really don't like IPAs, and this is the beer. I don't like it. I don't like it for me to buy, but it's not bad. It tastes great.
Yeah.
I can see why people will like it. It's not what. So I've learned I like really balanced beer.
Mm-hmm.
I like the flavor to be balanced all the way around. So of course, typically like IPAs, the hops hit you first, but the hops taste good. There's nothing wrong with that. And then the flavor, the back end, the back end taste of it tastes smooth. It tastes very sweet, without having a description of how sweet it is. You know what I mean? It's not like the nutmeg from the stouts we have here, or the coconut from this stout here. It's just it's a very good beer. If you like IPAs, you would not be disappointed. And plus, it's 9%. Can't get wrong with that.
Yeah, I think definitely everybody check out that Clown Shoes Space
Space Cakes
double IPA, and we'll check that out. And then on that note, we are moving on to the heavy hitter, the one that has come out pretty recently, and I think they do it pretty. Is it every year? I don't know, but Darkness Falls from
It comes
Martin
out every
House
year.
Brewery.
I know nothing about this beer, but it sounds delicious. Martin House Brewery, Darkness Falls, rum barrel aged coconut milk stout, 10%.
Wow.
Yeah, Jedi, if you can pull that up, this is a pretty. It's Darkness Falls from Martin House Brewery, and they are all the places you go to that are selling it. They sell it in a little box like Victor has right here, and it's basically what it is. It's two cans that are stacked up on top of each other, and they're in a box, and they are selling out pretty quick. And it's a rum barrel. Darkness Falls
From Martin House Brewery.
and it's a rum barrel aged coconut milk stout. So I think this is their take on one of their other stuffs that they have.
Do they have other stouts?
They do.
I know they had
I'm gonna screw it up and I forget the name of it, but they have another stout.
But it's not coconut though, is it?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. But they have another stout that is really similar, and this is their version of it. So this is a pretty highly coveted one that's been coming out pretty recently, and a lot of people have been breaking it down. And so we're gonna try this bad boy out. Jedi, pass me that cup.
Yeah. Dude, this is so hardcore. They even have a video explaining how they made their logo.
They went all out for this part of their beer
Yeah.
here because usually they don't have how they come up with the logo. Promotion of it is pretty big too. Martin House is a major brewery out in Fort Worth. I have a love-hate relationship with them as well, but I have high hopes for this beer.
Yeah. So I'm getting initial smell.
I smell a little hint of
Little
coconut.
syrupy kind of coconut kind of roasted flavors there.
Yeah, but I also smell a little bit of booziness in it.
Yeah.
But I like it though.
Then again, so this is the Booze Cruise, Dallas Beer Talk Booze Cruise 2017.
Best name ever.
This one's 10.3%. So this is pretty strong.
It's pretty strong. No, but I like it.
All right.
Again, now mind you guys, like I said, we were just talking about this
That's
earlier with
got-
flavors.
It's got to get a good, interesting flavor for some stouts.
I didn't know the
Yeah, I think get a couple sips because that's pretty. I think that's a good little flavor profile.
Wow.
Get the full experience.
It definitely has a lot of flavor.
Yeah,
It's
it
a little
hits you
strong.
with it's very strong in the punch, but get a second sip because go through it. It goes through. You get it's a interesting little roller coaster you go through.
It's a fucking okay. Again, I people who watching this the whole show, I literally just said this. I like balanced beer. Again, this is not well balanced, but there's a lot of flavors you're going up and down with here.
I disagree. I think
there's
it's-
nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the flavors.
Okay, I get what you're trying to say. I think it's for me a well balanced beer, but I get what you're saying because it does kind of spike up from different little.
You get the initial hit, then you got the flavor that you feel in the majority of it, then you got the back end flavor. And it's just a roller coaster of senses because when you're smelling it and drinking it, it's like a roller coaster here. But it's nothing bad. There's nothing bad within this roller coaster of drinking it.
I think the coconut kind of stays pretty true throughout the whole tasting experience.
See, I forget the coconut more in the back end for me.
Yeah, I get it from the initial kind of not from so much from the smell, but when I take the first sip and then when I drink it down, I get the coconut all the way throughout.
I can't argue that you can smell it in the beginning. I don't smell the coconut in the beginning, but I definitely taste it as the flavors are settling in my taste buds. You definitely get the coconut. The coconut is there. It's there. You're not gonna get away from it. It's
good though.
It's an interesting fucking beer that you
I think
have
it's
to
really
try.
good.
Yeah,
I really enjoy that. That's really good.
it's a beer I won't share.
So I'm a true because it's a good like $20 for 2 beers.
Yeah, it was like $18 for this shit. I'm not gonna. I'm sharing it now, but if I buy it at the house, I ain't sharing this shit.
Yeah, that's a good one. To drink one, took one away.
No, there's a journey within the flavors here, right? There's a journey, and I like very. I guess it speaks on my profile. I like very simple, balanced beers from start to finish, but there's no. Everything goes together flavor wise. Everything the barrel, you could taste the age of the barrel kind of in the middle, like the smoke, kind of the smokiness.
It gets smoky
in the middle.
Yeah,
In the middle,
Yeah,
but it's a journey of flavors, and even though it goes peaks and valleys with this while you're drinking it, it's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that in this journey here.
It's an interesting beer.
It's a beer I've never tasted before.
I'm actually pretty. I had really high hopes for it, and I think this really actually like really met the bar because it's got a lot of interesting flavors. I get the coconut throughout for me personally, and kind of roasty notes here and there to be expected. But man, it's for me, it's pretty well balanced, and I think it's probably one of my favorite. Okay, so if you guys ever go out to the brewery in Martin House, my
Beautiful
favorite.
place.
If I was gonna pick a beer that I was gonna pick from like their normal selection, I think my favorite would probably be the Imperial Texan, their red.
Okay, I'll probably do True Love.
Yeah, True Love's good. They have a new Saturday IPA.
They had the Friday IPA, and apparently we saw the Instagram post that Martin House posted yesterday or today.
We saw it yesterday, but I don't know when they posted it. But it was the Saturday IPA, and it's I think it's higher ABV
From their Friday IPA, which is one of the few beers I like from Martin House. Listen, I just want to let's just stay focused on this Darkness Falls. It's a beer. It's a style of it's a stout. It's like you expect what you expect from a stout. Like you know what you're gonna get from it for the most part, but it's a taste that I've never experienced in a stout before.
A whole new world,
and it's delicious.
It's good. Yeah, it's got like
Don't judge me.
It's got a little bit of the sweetness.
No, I sing that song all the time.
It's a good song, right?
A Whole New World.
That's me and my wife. That's a perfect duet song
sing
for
that
us.
all the time.
I'm hearing we're going karaoke. That's what I'm hearing.
That's a good
Dallas Beer Talk karaoke.
That would be fun.
That would be a
karaoke
good
edition,
special edition karaoke night
for New Year's for the show.
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah, I love it.
Hey.
Yep.
More details to come later. But
yeah, it's good beer. I think for people who are very big stout fans,
yes.
I think you would not be disappointed by trying this by all means. And I know the initial like sticker cost of the beer is pretty pricey.
It's worth it. Every penny is worth it.
It's good. It's worth it. It's a very, very good beer. And I think
if this box set for the two beers cost me $20, just on a beer journey or beer.
Wait, hold on.
No.
One beer?
No, I said if it cost me.
It comes with 2 cans.
It comes with 2 cans. If it cost me $20.
So
wait, hold on.
I think what he's trying to say. Is that if you have one for yourself and one for a girl you meet, that could be your future wife.
Okay,
and can you put a price on that? That's priceless.
Let me just get this right. So 2 cans came in that one box.
Cost like $17 after everything was said and done.
$17 for 2 beers.
That's right. Craft beer for the win.
Oh man!
Now imagine kombucha craft cocktails.
Hey, $40.
I couldn't do that because it wouldn't cost us that much to make.
Well, because you don't.
It never does.
It never does. You gotta make a profit, bro. You gotta bottle it. You gotta ship it. You gotta cost. You gotta make money, man. No. I'm just saying. But I'm trying to exaggerate on the thing of like, if this cost me $20, it's worth it for me for a beer fan and me, especially a stout fan. This is a beer that you can't go wrong with if you enjoy stouts and porters.
I agree.
And if you don't enjoy stouts and porters, it's something you want to try if you can.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. Even if you are not a big stout fan, Kat, you can definitely reach out and try this one and be like, "This has got an interesting taste." Did you get a chance to try it?
No, she's dry tonight.
That's true. But it is one where you can say this has got a very interesting like flavor profile.
You know, it's as a stout beer I've never tasted before.
It's good, very good.
And I enjoy every sip of it. Like I said, I am a big proponent of saying like I like everything to be on the same plane. The flavors, I want all the flavors on the same plane. I don't want everything. I don't want no peaks and valleys. I want everything to be balanced. And this is not it, but it's still delicious. It's still fucking delicious.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh God, it's still trying to process it in my head. It's fucking.
It's
good
that
beer.
good. It's that good.
I don't know how to really describe this beer. You can't do it justice, man. It's a fucking good beer.
So over here smelling it.
We've got a.
It's better than sex.
Whoa, I don't know about that. We've got some time left. So, did we ever decide like Halloween costumes or whatever it is?
Well, I was thinking Hellraiser. It's a Hellraiser costume that's like $70. I want to get it. Are we dressing up?
I'm gonna dress up. So I think I'm gonna be Rick from.
Yeah, your Rick costume's cheaper than mine. Fuck you. Bro.
That's why it gets what I'm getting going on. I'm gonna be Rick from Rick and Morty.
Spider-Man, what's going on?
I'm gonna have to shave my face.
Oh, dude, I don't. I got so many costumes. I could come in here. And
Can you be Hellraiser?
No, I want to see your werewolf costume, man.
Oh,
all right. I'll do the werewolf.
That'll be hot in here, bro. Nah, it's gonna be hot, man.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Sacrifices.
Limited time.
I got balls
Swamp
and
ass.
vagina.
Swamp
I'm
ass.
good.
That's right.
Just a bunch of swamp ass.
Yep.
Cat, what you gonna dress as? Fuck
She
it.
don't know yet.
Unknown. It'll be.
We're so
No.
broke right now that we're not even. See, I have a whole what do you
Closet
call
full?
that? No, not a closet, but one of those like
Oh, you talk about it's like a little just a little
like
chest.
a chest, like a chest full
Chest
of
dresser at the foot of the bed.
years and years of buying weird costumes.
I want to see two furries up in here on DBT time.
We can do that. We have two furry outfits.
I know.
That could be very interesting.
She's got the cat furry, and I got a big bad wolf.
There's I am super excited about our Halloween special we're gonna have. It's gonna be another boozy episode with a bunch of shots. But at the costumes, I don't know. Halloween's my favorite. It's my second favorite holiday, and I absolutely love this time of year. You know,
Yeah.
It's our favorite.
Dude, so I've talked about it multiple times on the show. I love when the temperature drops and I can enjoy some being outside and cruising with
Andrew was making fun of me yesterday.
I
about
walked
this.
like about 14 dogs yesterday because it was so awesome
Oh, it's
outside. I was like,
amazing.
hey, who needs to be walk their dog? Let me.
And then
I do it for
tomorrow
free.
it's gonna be 90.
Oh,
How do
yes.
you like that?
Yeah.
That's Texas. That's Texas.
I
Welcome
love
to
it.
Texas.
And listen, Andrew was calling me like, "How you like this cold weather?" And I was like, "I fucking hate it. I hate the cold. It's too cold. I hate everything about the cold.
Oh my
He
God.
hates fall.
I don't hate fall. I just hate the cold. If you can still be fall in like 90-degree weather, I don't care. I just don't like the cold, man. Like, listen, I woke up
because you're from Northeast.
I really hate the cold when I was a kid. And listen, I don't have to sleep with fucking long johns like I did when I was growing up.
Oh, Long Johns.
Good old long johns. Man, but it's the top of the hour, man. We gotta wrap this up real quick. You know, I do greatly appreciate you guys watching this on listening to this on SoundCloud, YouTube, Facebook. I do appreciate you guys. Listen, all these beers we had today is an absolute buy. Especially this Darkness Falls, so it's the limited edition beer.
Very
for this.
good. I'm very impressed. I want to say real quick, I had very high hopes for the Darkness Falls, and I think that really it knocked it out of the park. It really hit all the check marks for me. So
Same here. Listen, I am the biggest proponent of ragging on Martin House, and this is absolutely the best product I've tried from them, hands down.
very good.
So all the beers, thank you, Clown Shoes, thank you, Tops, English words, I don't know them. English language.
He's
Can't
learning.
speak it.
He's learning.
You know, that's my second one. But I do appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I want to wish you guys to have a great weekend. Be safe out there, and let us know what you want, or what you like, what beers you want us to try.
And also, we want to see what Halloween costumes you guys are going to be for this upcoming Halloween. So let us know, and we'll get back to you guys. Dallas Beer Talk, talking under the influence.
Be safe out there.